Nettie Mae Johnson, born on the Johnson Plantation in 1849. Mother, Lily Mae Johnson. Father, Nathaniel Johnson. Born retarded and with a club foot, her mammy and pappy was sure she'd be killed, cause in those days it wasn't necessary for a nigger girl baby or deformities to live. While slave owners would surely kill her, cause nigger heifers was mostly used for breeding. Somehow God answered Mama's prayers and fate stepped in. Old Master Johnson died before Nettie Mae could be killed. Young Mr. Broad, his son, took his place. Why, he was a kind master, never really mean or cruel to the slaves unless one tried to run away. But wasn't no need in running away, cause many of the other slaves had come from the deep south near the Mississippi River, and they knew their slaves down there worked under the blazing sun till the drop. No, sir, wasn't no need in running away. Mama had raised Mr. Broad in the big house till he left for school, so he had a liking for Mama. Mr. Roy told Mama that she could keep Nettie Mae, but that he couldn't interfere with the field work. Mama was so grateful, and Papa was too. Soon Nettie Mae began walking. Mama could see that this was a real struggle for little Nettie Mae. You see, there wasn't no special schools for slaves with deformities. In fact, there wasn't no schools at all for slaves. If a slave was caught with a book at hand, why, their fingers would be sawed off. One day, Mr. Broad had to travel upriver for a spell, cause his sister suddenly died from fever. When he returned, he sent for Mama, saying he had a surprise for her. Mama went running through the fields. When she reached the big house, Mr. Broad and his wife, Ethel, were standing near the garden. Mr. Broad handed Mama a small pair of wooden shoes, which had crutches hitched on. Mama didn't know it, and the devil he done handled. Then Mr. Broad explained that he had to raise his dead sister's children, and that the youngest child, sweet Miss Charlotte, had the same deformities as Nettie Mae, and that she'd outgrown the shoes. Mr. Broad told Mama, fetch that heifer, fetch that wench, fetch Nettie Mae. The shoes was more than a perfect fit. Not only did little Nettie Mae have shoes for support, but also a companion to play with. And every time little Miss Charlotte outgrew her wooden shoes, why, they'd be passed on Nettie Mae. They helped Nettie walk upright, all but with a slack limb. Then Mr. Broad told Mama she could work in the big house. That way, Nettie could get the help she needed. Oh, how sweet fate can be.